Okay, so you wanted to take a closer look at AI writing assistants, specifically Rytr.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I'm pretty fascinated, too, by this whole thing.
Right.
It's really blowing up right now.
Totally is. Yeah, it's like everyone's talking about AI.
Yeah, and so for good reason. I mean, it's like a completely new way to write.
Exactly.
And, for someone like you who loves learning and creating, I think this could be huge.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Okay, so we've got a few articles about Rytr, and from what I'm gathering, it's basically like having a robot who can write different types of content.
Pretty much, yeah.
Blog posts, emails, even scripts.
That's right. It uses AI to do all that.
And apparently it does it pretty quickly, too.
Yeah, that's one of the big selling points. It saves you a ton of time.
So how does it actually work? I mean, how can a machine learn to write?
Well, it's all thanks to something called GPT-3.
GPT-3?
Yeah, it stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer 3.
Okay.
It's a super powerful language model that was trained on a massive amount of text and code. Like, think an insane amount of data.
So it basically read like the entire internet or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Huh?
And by analyzing all that data, it learns patterns and structures and language.
So it's not just copying and pasting stuff?
No, it's actually understanding how language works.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is. And that's how it can generate all this different content.
So you give it a prompt and it just spits out like a finished blog post or something?
Well, not exactly. You still need to give it some direction, tell it what you want to write about, what tone you want to use, things like that.
Okay, so it's more like a collaboration then.
Exactly. It's like having a writing partner who can really get the ball rolling.
I like that.
Yeah. And one of the things that really impressed me is that it can adapt to different styles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you meet a blog post that's super casual and conversational, it can do that.
Wow.
But if you need something more formal and professional, it can handle that too.
That's really versatile.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that makes it so useful for people who need to create a lot of different content.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I was curious about, though, is SEO.
Yeah, good point.
Everyone's always talking about SEO.
Right.
Making sure your content gets seen online.
Exactly.
Can Rytr help with that?
It actually can.
Really?
Yeah, it has built-in SEO features.
Like what?
Well, for example, it can analyze a keyword and then suggest related terms and phrases to incorporate into your writing.
So it's like having an SEO expert on your shoulder.
Pretty much, yeah. And that can make a big difference in how well your content ranks in search results.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's be real for a second.
Sure.
How does this compare to an actual human writer?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
I mean, AI is amazing, but it's not quite human yet.
Yeah.
So I see Rytr more as a tool to help you with your writing.
Okay.
It can overcome writer's block, generate ideas, create first drafts quickly.
Right.
But you still need a human touch to make sure the content is accurate, engaging, and reflects your unique voice.
So it's not about replacing human writers.
No, not at all.
It's about making them more efficient.
Exactly. It's about giving them superpowers.
I like that.
Yeah.
And from what I've read, it seems like Rytr is a lot more affordable than hiring a writer.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like way more affordable.
It works on a subscription basis.
Okay.
Which makes it really accessible for individuals, small businesses, even large organizations.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I need to write a script for a video explaining a new product.
Okay.
Could Rytr actually help me with that?
I think it definitely could.
Really?
Yeah, you could feed it information about your product, your target audience, the tone you want to use.
Okay.
And it could generate a basic script structure.
No kidding.
Yeah, including dialogue and scene descriptions.
Wow, so it's like having a brainstorming partner who can actually write.
Exactly. And that could save you a ton of time in the initial drafting phase.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But you'd still want to go in and edit it, right?
Of course. It's a tool, remember.
Right.
You're still the director.
About it.
You shape the final product, add your personal touch, make sure it aligns with your vision.
Makes sense. It's all about that human-AI collaboration.
Exactly. And that's what's so exciting about this whole field.
Yeah.
I mean, AI is constantly evolving.
It's crazy to think where it could be in a few years.
Right. Like, will we have AI writing entire novels or screenplays?
Oh, who knows? It's mind-blowing.
Well, this deep dive has definitely given me a lot to think about.
Me too.
I think Rytr and these other AI writing tools are a huge step forward for anyone who wants to write smarter, not harder.
Couldn't agree more.
And who knows, maybe with a little help from AI, you'll discover you have a hidden talent for screenwriting.
You never know.
All right, that wraps up our look at Rytr and the fascinating world of AI writing.
It's definitely worth exploring further.
Absolutely. And remember, whether you're using AI assistants or going old school with a pen and paper, the most important thing is to keep writing and keep those creative juices flowing. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Awesome.
Yeah,
This was fun.
it was great.
Talk to you next time.
Looking forward to it.
Bye.
Bye.